very descriptive today.
That's okay. What do you call it this week?
Vern Bar Quiz.
Yeah, it's a classic. Do you want to share it on thingy?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the YouTube link to load. To generate.
Fair enough. Hello, if you're watching us on Catch Up, or whatever it's called, on Channel 4 OD, the largest free streaming site in the world.
Why are you plugging Channel 4?
But just skip forward until you see the little thing change to a word that says links, and then that's when we're starting.
Don't worry, I'm posting the link live, so very soon you should get a link on the Hillbeat SLC Facebook page to invite you to this stream. And then
Thank goodness for that. Hello, if you're joining us for the first time.
Oh yeah, true.
Hello, if you're joining us again.
Well, my Facebook's been very slow.
Hello, if you're not joining us this week and you decide to have a week off, that's okay. But I really recommend coming back next week. Hang on.
Yes. The first of many plugs.
The first of many plugs. When do you reckon the plug was invented?
Oh, I feel like it's probably time immemorial, Hugo.
Time immemorial? Is that what you're going to say?
Time immemorial? Immemorial. What's the phrase? Time
immemorial.
That's not the one. Anyway, I'm sure it's been around for thousands of years.
Have you said it?
I'm creating a post.
Come on, just quickly.
I pressed it.
This is good content that no one's seeing. I didn't even get any copyright-free music today. I'll just have to sing you some. Dum 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 da 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 dum da dum bum 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 ba da da dum da dum da. And what's the other one?
Oh no, please don't.
Come on, share the link.
It's done. It's live. It's
I don't
posted.
believe, and share it to all the relevant circles.
Don't do it.
Live now.
There we go.
We're a bit late today. Sorry about that.
Really, not that late.
As always, there's an international superstar and friend of the show on screen right now. Can you work out who it is? As a teaser while we wait for people to stream in.
I had a guess, but I don't think my guess was right. Was it Hugo?
I don't think you guessed, did you?
I thought I did. And then we had a brief conversation about the person I guessed.
I don't remember that. I wasn't listening, sorry, Jack.
That's fine.
Izzy Quizzy, let's get Lizzie, says Annabelle. To be fair, Annabelle is a major contributor, I will say, to the quiz this week.
2 rounds?
2 rounds.
Yeah.
Above and beyond.
Very impressive. All right. I'm excited. Hugo, you excited?
I've never been more excited, to be honest with you, Jack.
Wow, that's quite a statement.
Have you been more excited before?
Yes.
When was that?
However, not by much.
When your brother was being brought home from the delivery room.
Yeah, I was very excited when that happened.
But you weren't even alive then.
I was.
Only +2 years old or something.
I was 3 years old.
3?
Yeah.
I wasn't born when you were 3.
No. No, I know.
I was born 3 years before. 2.5.
You're actually 15. Everyone thinks you're 20, but you're actually 15.
I don't think everyone thinks I'm 20. I don't think people think, oh yeah, he's 20. I don't think I've got an age that people think about. No offense.
To be fair, probably when you had your moustache, they thought you were 20.
That's true.
And now you think you're probably...
Do you know whose age people do think about? Nigella Lawson. She's 60 years old.
That is mind-blowing. I was thinking the same thing. Like, I saw... She was on TV a couple of nights ago. I point blank refused to believe that she's 60.
Would you like some Nigella quotes I've taken note of over my time watching Nigella?
Absolutely, please do.
She dropped some tinned anchovies into a bowl of water, and she said, "I'm going to release them into this pool." And another thing she said, she was just looking through her pasta collection in her pantry, and she said, "I must have been in a jaunty mood when I bought these stripy sombreros."
I mean, she does come up with some amazing things.
She must have been in a jaunty mood. There will be a specialist. Thank you for asking, Jemima Heath. There will be a specialist round this week. This week, it's on Germanic board games / Eurogames.
The favorite.
As always, when it's a bit more specialist, we try and get an in for people who don't know about that thing.
Which team came up with that last week? What was the final, the winning team that came up with that?
The winning team was
Winning team name.
that of my flesh and blood and lookalike, Rory Bush.
Oh yeah, another one.
You know the one, the infamous.
The infamous, yeah.
Jack, would you like to sing some royalty-free music?
No, unfortunately for me, no royalty-free music comes immediately to mind. But,
true, because you might, if you sing a song, you might accidentally do a tune that's not royalty-free.
it's a
You're alright
dangerous
with
game.
most classical music, I think.
Classical music. I could do that through, but I don't really want to.
Like Zorba the Greek.
That's not classical music.
No, that's a different song.
Contrary to popular belief, that music only came out in the 1970s.
Who would have thought? I wouldn't have thought that. What about you? Would you have thought it?
No.
At home? Are you at home? Would you have thought that?
Let's go.
I guess.
Let's get going.
Let's get going. This is our super in front of the show. Obviously, as of course I'm sure you all got, was former Secretary General of the United Nations, Ban Ki-moon.
Oh, of course it was.
Yeah, of course. What's happening today? Jack, would you like to do 1 through 5?
Sure, let's do it. Okay, so round number 1 is going to be links. So this is, if you haven't played this before, we're going to show you 9 seemingly general knowledge questions. They are general knowledge, but in fact, there's a common theme that links them all together. And the 10th question is, what is that link? So what links the previous 9 general knowledge questions together? So without further ado, let's get straight on.
Just to clear something up, if you've written a round, please don't answer it. You get a net 0 for the round if you've written it, unless you've got other people on your team who can answer it for you.
Good stuff. Question number 1.
Not naming names.
Question number 1. Who played the 6th incarnation of James Bond, not including David Niven? So who played the 6th incarnation of James Bond? And that is not including David Niven.
I think in the Vern Bar Quiz, we have a stance where we tend to not include David Niven.
I think that is the classic. So when you ask me these kind of questions, it's normally assumed, but for anyone that hasn't played the Vern Quiz before, we don't include David Niven.
Like when someone says, like if the question was who's the most famous person with the initials DN, it wouldn't be. Why would I do that to myself? It wouldn't be David Niven. It would be.
That is an impossible game.
It would be.
Don't even try this.
No, I'm nearly there. It would be. Oh, come on. I'll keep thinking. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Which area in England became the UK's first national park in 1951? It is the 5th largest national park in England and Wales. So which area in England became the UK's first national park in 1951? It is the 5th largest national park in England and Wales.
I'm going to go for Doctor Who companion Donna Noble.
Close enough, to be fair. Close enough. So there you go. If you know that one, put it down, stick it down on the paper pad that you're using, or maybe your tablet or mobile phone or computer device, whatever you're using to write down your answers, put that down. Question number 3.
As we said, thank you very much, Annabelle, for this round. She formed the bookends of today's quiz, round 1 and 5. We've got 5 rounds coming at you today.
It's got very unusual times. Question number 3.
Question 3.
Which animal-based documentary series was originally narrated by Olivia Colman and broadcast on Channel 4? Which animal-based documentary series was originally narrated by Olivia Colman and broadcast on Channel 4?
I can't think of any more DN famous people.
You did say
in the live chat if you have it in mind. Who did you say?
That's quite a difficult challenge.
Dominic,
if anyone at home can think about it, put it in chat to provide you with some inspiration.
How about Dominic Narb?
No. Hang on.
Don't look it up. That's cheating.
I'm looking up in case something to
No. You've got to come up with your own, Jack. Question number 4.
Question number 4. Which non-vegan product is valued for its portability, long life, and high content of fat, protein, calcium, and phosphorus? Which non-vegan product is valued for its portability, long life, and high content of fat, protein, calcium, and phosphorus? I don't know what it is about the word portability, but I very much enjoy it in the context of that question.
Isn't it a type of mushroom?
Yeah, I think so.
Portability mushroom. DN, come on. Daniel Daniel. There we go. That's a good one. Incredible. Sam suggests Dan Norton. I think he might have looked it up, but Dan Norton. That sounds like a name. Thank you, Sam. Oh, he's a rugby union player.
Hey, what about
also Dan Lundudu. Dan Lundudu is a footballer.
What about David Nagel, who I think was I think he was a congressman from Iowa between 87 and 93.
Oh, off the top of my mind, that was good. Question number 5.
Question number 5. Historically, what name was given to jurisdictions ruled by an earl? Durham was an example of such an area. What name was given to jurisdictions ruled by an earl? Durham was an example of such an area.
Donald.
Even with a list of celebrities whose surnames begin with an N.
It's not a common combination.
It's not a common combination.
Does David Niven even come up?
I'm not sure. I'm only on an NE at the moment.
So, that's okay. Let's go for question number 6. Actually, it's quite a hard link today, but maybe you'll get it.
Question number 6. Which British musician has written 14 #1 singles, both with his band and as a solo artist, and been a TV talent show judge? Which British museum has written 14 #1 singles, both with his band and as a solo artist, and been a TV talent show judge?
I will just say, even though Jack did say which British museum, as you can see on the screen, it does say British musician.
Oh, what can I say? I'm just hardwired to say the word museum after the word British.
You always were an Elgin Marble stan, weren't you?
No, don't dob me in with that.
Jack said the other day, he said, "I'm really glad that Elgin Marbles are in Britain."
I'm really glad they're not in Greece anymore. Yeah, I think
they're not even marbles. They're not even like marbles for a marble run. Why do we even want them?
I used to think they were marble, like actual marbles. For
until like last year.
Not until last year, but until quite recently. Probably too recently, really. Okay, question number 7. Which 2010 film featured an all-star cast including Johnny Depp, Anne Hathaway, Helena Bonham Carter, and Stephen Fry? Which 2010?
Why do you pronounce Helena like that?
I don't know. I just always have specifically with her name, and I'm not sure why. Which 2010 film features an all-star cast including Johnny Depp, Anne Hathaway, Helena Bonham Carter, and Stephen Fry?
I'm not sure about that.
So, you know the film?
David Niven, eh? I take back what I said. He is a friend of the show. He's just not included in the first question.
I think that's a good compromise.
Unless he's got some very dodgy views and an unfortunate past, in which case maybe.
I'm glad you're covering all bases.
Question number 8. If you've been affected by David Niven, I do apologise sincerely.
Question number 8. Originally called Deva, which city did the Romans use as their base to control northern England? Originally called Deva, which city did the Romans use as their base to control northern England?
How about Deva Northern?
I don't think that's a real name. Oh, I've arrived at David Niven now.
There we go. At last, at long last.
At long last. And that's still the most famous person by quite a long shot that I've scrolled through. Anyway, I'm sure this is absolutely.
If your initials are DN, you're in good company, but not that good company. Question number 9.
Question number 9. What compound is formed when the elements with the atomic numbers 11 and 7 mix? What compound is formed when the elements with the atomic numbers 11 and 17 mix?
And
we're
after the common name.
Common name.
Not like, aluminium dichloride, whatever you're talking about. Not that.
I'm glad you're making things clear. Really, I'm almost at the end of this list, and still no sign of anyone who could rival David Niven in fame.
In renown, I'd say.
Yeah,
I think to say renown is less than fame, isn't it?
I've got to the end, and David Niven was the most famous DN person that exists. So there you go.
Question
number 10. What's the link? So what links those previous 9 general knowledge questions together? So if you think you know, stick it down, and you might be right.
It's always a bit of a plunge, the question number 10, because you it's like, I'm pretty sure I know it's going to be what's the link, but what if it's not? You know?
Yeah, that's true. So you can never take these things for granted, especially in the Vern quiz.
Should we run through those again?
Yes. So the 6th incarnation of James Bond, not including David Niven.
We're skipping over David Niven. So 6, but we're not counting David Niven. If David Niven was counted, it would be the 7th.
Question number 2. The area in England became the UK's first national park. The animal-based documentary series that was originally narrated by Olivia Colman. The non-vegan product valued for its portability, long life, and its high content of those things. Historically, what name is given to jurisdictions ruled by an earl? For example, Durham, in that time.
And a reminder that if there's a question that can have multiple answers, then it's one particularly that fits the link.
Yes. The British musician, I really wanted to say museum, which British musician has written these 14 number 1 singles and been a judge? Which 2010 film featured those actors? What city did the Romans use to control northern England? What compound is formed when those 2 things mix? And finally, what is the link? So what links all of it together?
And at the end of this round, I'll just give you a little fun fact for you. Would you like a fun fact, Jack?
Yes.
Not only is Jack in support of the Elgin Marbles being where they are, he also signed a petition for the entire Parthenon to be moved to Croydon.
That's not true.
To Croydon, of all places. It seems rogue, but fair enough. Obviously, up next is round number 2. So we got to get a little bit out there. Try some new things. So this week we've got "You have reached your definition." That there was some thought went into that. You can tell.
Yeah.
So what we want you to do here, I'm going to show you a picture of a city or town, a settlement, if you will. I'm going to show you a picture of a settlement in the UK. From Google, but I'm sure it has other sources. And I'm also going to show you a definition, and the definition is a homonym. I'm going to say same spelling as, I don't know if that's right, as the no, I don't know. Anyway, it's the same spelling as a town, and normally sound as a town in England. Or Ireland, or Scotland, or Northern Ireland. Not Northern Ireland, or Wales. Wait, no. England, Scotland, Wales, or Northern Ireland. Not Ireland.
Are we okay?
Yeah,
are we good?
Okay. And you tell me what it is. For example, if I showed you a picture of the Norfolk town dis, and I had the definition, an informal name for the word disrespect, the answer might be dis.
I'm with you, Hugo.
I think that's fine. I think arguably I didn't need to talk about like 5 minutes about that, but I have anyway. Jack, well, how are you? Oh, sorry. Question number 1.
Question number 1.
Question number 1. A large container of water used for submerging or washing the body, and there's a picture of it in the background there. So the answer is the name of the town or city, and it's also the definition of the word. They spell the same.
So if you happen to live in one of these settlements, then even better.
Maybe you know it. Yeah.
Stuff. Question number 2.
And they're all relatively well known. Question number 2. Do you think, just because you know this, Jack?
Question number 2.
Question number 2. The main body of a ship or other vessel. The main body of a ship or other vessel.
Wow. That looks like a lovely square.
What a lovely picture of that.
What a lovely place. I haven't really got much else to say about it, really. I think I might know this one, potentially. And some nice water fountains as well, so that's good.
Oh, David Nichols, I just thought of. I think
that's a good one.
He wrote Stars for 10.
Yeah. You're doing loads of things. Didn't you write one day as well?
Very inventive round. Thank you, Will. And thank you for the Lego round and for hosting last week. What a friend of the show he is.
Absolutely.
Question number 3. To add fuel or solid what? Oh dear. What do I mean here?
I really have no idea.
To add fuel or solid fuel to a fire. I think it's fine.
It does the job.
To add fuel or solid fuel to a fire.
So it could be fuel. It could be solid fuel. But regardless of what it is,
instead of fuel, I meant coal. So to add coal or solid fuel to a fire.
they look like they're having a great time wherever they are as well.
They're having a great time.
Whatever this place is, I'm sure that everyone who lives there loves it.
This might be a tourist resort in the place. It might not be. I'm not sure if everyone lives in those big bottles.
Question number 4.
Question number 4. Hard grey rock consisting of nearly pure silica and often used in ancient weapons. Maybe you'll be able to see some road signs, or some signs in the background which help you out, which give you a little clue. Like that one appears to be in 2 languages.
I wouldn't know this one. I don't think I know this one. Good stuff. All right.
Question number 5, I guess.
Question number 5, yeah.
The burrow of a small rodent. The burrow of a small rodent.
That one is a classic. It's a very nice place. Loads of whitewashed houses by some kind of body of water. Could be a river, could be a lake, could be the sea.
Could be a pond. Could be the first answer.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that.
So in all cases, just a reminder, the definition and the place are spelt the same.
Nice. Good reminder there, Hugo.
Thank you. Thanks, Jack. Question number 6. The act of looking at and comprehending written or printed symbols and characters. The act of looking at and comprehending written or printed symbols and characters.
Oh, wow. I mean, what immediately, I see first is that great kind of fin shape on the building in the back, in the background. Do you see what I'm seeing, Hugo?
The little triangle?
Yes.
Oh, I wonder what that is. Maybe this place in the UK is famous for that.
Maybe it is. So if you know it, stick it down. Right, question number 7.
Question number 7. A type of lace-up shoe with a low heel. A type of lace-up shoe with a low heel.
See, I think this is one of the ones where the picture is more helpful than the definition.
Do you reckon?
Potentially. Or maybe not, depending on if you know your shoes.
I think also this one might be named after the place.
Yeah.
As opposed to some of them, which I think might be the other way around.
I think that's almost certain. That is that way around.
Looks nice though.
Does look very nice.
Very ornate.
Yeah.
I will say this though, bit boring that all the houses of the buildings are the same colour.
I mean, that is kind of the trend in a lot of places where they had to build with the stuff that was like they could mine up around them.
Yeah, but you could whack a more interesting roof on it.
Yeah, true. Good point. You should have been a medieval architect.
I should have when they made this place. Question number 8. I'm just going to say this. You're not going to get this one. I'm sorry it's so low res, but you're not going to get this one anyway, so it doesn't matter. The fate or destiny of an individual or the will of the gods.
What?
If you'd like, should I give them a hint?
Yeah.
A hint for you listeners. It's in Northern Ireland.
That's a good hint.
And it was the only place in Northern Ireland which I could find a definition for. Not that I looked that hard.
Well, so maybe members of our Northern Irish audience might have more of an upper hand in this one.
Fate or destiny of an individual or the will of the gods.
Oh, that's really difficult. It's quite a step up in difficulty. But also, I'm a huge fan.
We might have a step down in the next question. We'll see. Let's have a go. Question number 9. A sports match from 2 rival teams of the same area. A sports match from 2 rival teams of the same area. I don't know why I just couldn't write words for this, but clearly the words from and of are the wrong way around.
Oh yeah. No.
A sports I guess it works.
Either way works.
Prepositions of whatever anyway, aren't they? These days.
I love that the skyline is dominated by a jury's inn.
Yeah, I was really worried that was the name of the place, but I guess that doesn't normally happen in skylines.
That would be quite impressive.
I went to Berlin once, and there's this thing that said the something on it. But all I saw was there was this hot air balloon up in the air that said some phrase on it. But all I could see was the word "the," and so it just said "die" in big letters. That was a friendly welcome.
Berlin, I guess.
Shout out to Berlin. Question number 10. Shafts sunk into the ground to obtain water. Shafts sunk into the ground to obtain water. It looks a little bit squashed. Maybe this picture's a bit squashed, but maybe it's not. Maybe that's just what this place looks like.
Yeah. I think we're just so used to the lofty spires of Durham Cathedral.
Maybe Jack, don't get the way that this is not Durham.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, everyone.
You need to sink your Durhams into the ground to obtain water. If you ask me.
That makes me very uncomfortable.
I'm gonna go back through them again.
Do it. Zoom through.
I mean, could have been. It's not that it's around. To take you around the country, a little like you're on holiday, like you're using a sat nav.
Lovely.
You see, because it's like a play on "You have reached your destination."
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
But instead, because it's got definitions involved, I put definition in there because it's about places, but also about definitions.
Yeah. Huge fan.
Question number 1. This place is a large container of water used for submerging or washing the body. Question number 2. This place is the main body of a ship or other vessel. Question number 3. To add fuel or solid fuel, to add coal or solid fuel to a fire. Question number 4. Hard grey rock consisting of nearly pure silica and often in medieval weapons. Question number 5. The burrow of a small rodent. Question number 6. The act of looking at and comprehending written or printed symbols and characters. This is my favourite definition, not gonna lie. Question number 7. A type of lace-up shoe with a low heel. Question number 8. Question number 8. The fate or destiny of an individual or the will of the gods. And question number 9. A sports match from 2 rival teams of the same area. And question number 10. Shaft sunk into the ground to obtain water. There we go. So
Great times.
I hope you enjoyed that little tour around the world. Let's see how you did at the end. But first, it's time for this next round, which I like to call Anagralphabet. It's a classic, a Vern Bar Quiz classic.
Anagralphabets.
How does it work, Jack?
So Anagralphabets works as follows. So we're going to show you a number of questions. It's going to start with the answer to the first question will be 3 letters in length. And every question after that, the answer will be 4, 5, 6, etc. letters in length. However, they will be an anagram of the previous answer with a letter added in somewhere. So that are the answers that we're looking for. So I think that's
very well. Thank you to Charlotte for this round. Very well, thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte. Question number 1: the mode of transport associated with Enid Blyton's noddy. The mode of transport associated with Enid Blyton's noddy.
I like how sort of bottom and left aligned the text is.
I know, and yeah, I loved it. Calibri, all good.
Hey, thank you. No, thank you, everyone involved. Also, I just very randomly added, or no, it's not for this round. No, ignore me. That was for the last round. I had very sporadic full stops or not. Question number 2.
I had absolutely no idea that Enid Blyton wrote noddy. So there you go.
Well, there we go. A reminder that this next one will be the letters of this answer plus another letter jumbled up to make a 4-letter word.
All right, question number 2. The largest member of the oceanic dolphin family. The largest member of the oceanic dolphin family.
You'd feel very self-conscious if you're the largest member of the oceanic dolphin family. Because you'd come around at Christmas and everyone would be like, oh, hello, you're the largest of us.
Yeah, that's true, to be honest. I don't really know how they deal with it.
I wonder if they do have family Christmases, the oceanic dolphin family. Yeah. It's an uncommon surname.
Dolphins are quite intelligent, so I wouldn't be surprised. Question number 3.
Question number 3.
In the phonetic alphabet, how do you pronounce that thing? In the phonetic alphabet, what is that word? Wait. What
we do in an alphabet when we can't come up with another with another definition for it?
Yeah, just show it in the phonetic alphabet. It's great. So yeah, what is the word in English that the phonetic alphabet is showing there? There you go.
It is an English word, and it's the letters to the last one plus a letter jumbled up.
Indeed, it is. All right, question number 4.
Question number 4, absolutely.
What valve of the heart is shown? What valve of the heart is shown?
So it's the something valve. So we want the word that becomes before vowel.
So hopefully you'll have some biologists in your team.
I'm going to say, if you do have, be grateful if you have some biologists in your team based on the rest of the questions. This you can tell it was written by a biologist.
Ah, good times, good times. Okay. Well, based on the assumption that everyone has a biologist in their team, we can quickly move on to
question number 5.
Question number 5. Which Italian whey cheese is made from the leftover milk from the production of other cheeses? Which Italian whey cheese is made from the leftover milk from the production of other cheeses? Give that some thought.
Tell you what they say when they've run out of stuff to make this cheese.
What?
No way.
Yeah, that's true. That is what they say after all.
Do you like that one, Jack?
I really did appreciate that one. I like the pun on the word whey. The fact that it has multiple meanings, and you've really cleverly taken advantage of that there.
Thank you.
So nice
Question
job.
Number 6.
Question number 6. The grip of a tire on a road. The grip of a tire on a road. So if you're a driver, then you might know this one.
And maybe the letters in the background of this one will help you out. But I don't think so. But reminder that it's the letters of the last one, the letters of the previous answer, jumbled up. Add another letter, will make this one. So it gradually is getting bigger and bigger, and it doesn't loop round because that wouldn't work.
What?
Sorry about that.
I can't believe that.
Yeah,
imagine
there we go.
Imagine if an anagram alphabet did loop round. How insane would that be?
That would be insane, Jack. Question number 7.
Question number 7. The main characters of all of these films are what? Ocean's 11, The Hustle, and Catch Me If You Can. The main characters of all these films are what? Ocean's 11, The Hustle, and Catch Me If You Can.
So, like, what occupation, pastime? What's the title of what they do?
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting you, Hugo. I'm seeing what you're saying.
Jack, how was your tripping around the world last week, by the way?
Oh, it was great fun. No, it wasn't around the world, it was just around Suffolk. But as you can see by the picture I sent, Suffolk gets a lot of flack for being quite flat. But if you know where to look, there are some hidden corners that are a little bit more mountainous.
It's too right.
So,
question number 8.
Question number 8. Something that limits or restricts something. In brackets, in maths, a condition of an optimization problem that the solution must satisfy. Something that limits or restricts something. In maths, a condition of an optimization problem that the solution must satisfy.
That last sentence actually makes me shrivel up.
I imploded slightly when I read it, not gonna lie.
A condition of an optimization problem that the solution must satisfy. Look, I'm going to say this to my mathematician friends. I don't know what that means, and I'm perfectly happy not knowing what it means.
Yeah, I mean, if you break it up, it's
No, this is because you did A level.
In theory, yeah, true. All right, question number 9.
We didn't need that at CAT level.
Question number 9. These are all examples of what? 3.785. 3.8. 63.931. 63.9.
Is that how you pronounce that symbol then?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
1984.087. 1984.1. It was really hard not to say 1984 there.
Just say 1984. No one would mind.
I would mind, Hugo. I would mind.
And it's one word for this thing, but it's the word that fits the anagram alphabet sequence. And question number 10, a big word for now.
This diagram shows foreign DNA being introduced to a cell by a virus. What is the term for this? This diagram shows foreign DNA being introduced to a cell by a virus. What is the term for this?
Oh dear, topical, maybe.
Or maybe, I don't know. Not sure what's going on in the world, to be honest with you, Hugo.
Maybe you've heard this in the news. I haven't.
Maybe. I don't know. So there you go. That's the anagraph bets round. Hope you
Let's zip
enjoyed.
that back through.
Yes. Okay, so the mode of transport that Noddy uses. The largest dolphin. The phonetic alphabet of that. The heart valve that is there.
He's so concise.
The whey cheese that's left over from other cheeses.
I think you should just gone the way, cheese.
Yeah, I know. Tire grip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well summed up.
Something that limits something else. What are those examples of? What's the diagram show?
Wow. Who'd have thought?
Wow.
And now it's time for the penultimate round, which, as always, has been chosen by the winner of the best team name prize last week. And so this week, it is thanks to my brother, who was possibly watching, who knows, is Eurogames, aka German-style board games. So let's see how that goes. You know.
Yes.
If you get the best team name this week, you'll be able to pick a round for next week. Possibly more than one person will get to pick a round for next week, but we'll see how it goes.
That's wild.
So here we go. Question number 1. Tiles in the shape of which regular polygon tessellate to form the board of many Eurogames, notably Catan. It is also the regular polygon with the largest number of sides that is still able to perfectly tessellate. Tiles in the shape of which regular polygon tessellate to form the board of many Eurogames, notably Catan. It is also the regular polygon with the largest number of sides that is still able to perfectly tessellate. Maybe in this round you'll get familiar with what a Eurogame is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I've got to sign up for a summative tomorrow, Hugo. So.
Oh no! Which one are you going to pick?
I'm thinking of picking the one that involves analysing Landsat maps of forestry around the UK to look at changes over the past couple of decades.
I see. Maybe question number 2 will be able to help you with that.
Hope so.
One key intention of Eurogames is that they are social games. As such, unlike Risk and Monopoly, Eurogames tend to be much shorter in playtime, and players cannot be what?
I'm really enjoying this round, I'm not going to lie.
One key intention of Eurogames is that they are social games. As such, unlike Risk and Monopoly, Eurogames tend to be much shorter in playtime, and players cannot be what? If your answer is similar in definition to what ours is, you can have it. You don't have to get necessarily the same word, as long as it means the same.
Hugo.
Hiya.
Have you ever seen the sun as large as that in the background?
Oh, it's an interesting point. I was thinking maybe that's not the sun. Maybe that's a player's head.
Oh, wow. That is very true. You're already throwing the narrative on his head there.
Thank you. Makes you think. Question number 3. Despite the name, Eurogames are not necessarily set in Europe. One example of this is the game Tikal, which sees players exploring the jungle and the jungles and temples of which region. The region in question consists of 7 or sometimes 8 countries.
Oh, I almost gave that away.
I'm glad you did.
Felt Byzantium coming out of my mouth.
Oh dear. Despite the name, Eurogames are not necessarily set in Europe. One example of this is Tikal, which sees players exploring the jungles and temples of which region, consisting of 7 or sometimes 8 countries. The 7 or sometimes 8 bit is just depending on different people's definitions.
This region, yeah.
Of this region. Some people call it a sub-region.
What? No.
That's
surely
really too much
not.
of a clue.
All right. I'm sure people will know that. I think it's time for question number 4, Hugo.
Question number 4. One common type of Eurogame is the worker placement game, in which players assign worker tokens to fulfill various tasks. While most common in board games, the worker placement mechanic is also sometimes present in other genres, including which Blizzard Entertainment video game set in the 26th century? One common type of Eurogame is a worker placement game in which players assign worker tokens to fulfill various tasks. While most common in board games, the worker placement mechanic is also sometimes present in other genres, including which Blizzard Entertainment video game set in the 26th century.
That's a long time from now. 26th century.
I can't wait till it's now, you know?
Really? I don't know. I'm not too hopeful for the 26th century, not gonna lie.
I've not played it, whatever it is, I imagine. Unless it's Tetris. And I will deliver there. Question number 5. An example of a worker placement Eurogame is Stone Age, in which players build villages from their tribes. The game, of course, shares its name with a broad prehistoric period. The Stone Age began in the Palaeolithic period, which saw the advent of stone tools, and ended in which other period, notable for the development of farming?
Well, you really did well there. Starting with Eurogames and ending with something nothing to do with Eurogames.
Oh, and we're only on question 5.
I know.
An example of worker placement Eurogame is Stone Age, in which players build villages for their tribes. The game, of course, shares its name with a broad prehistoric period. The Stone Age began in the Paleolithic period, which saw the advent of stone tools, and ended in which other period, notable for the development of farming. I accept if you're an archaeology student, this might be slightly contentious. I don't know, but this is what I found out from my good friend, very reliable friend, Wikipedia.
Oh, famously reliable and good.
So
I can't blame you there.
Question number 6.
Question number 6.
Some Eurogames have purchasable expansion packs to add to the base game. Which of the following is not an expansion of the game Carcassonne? A. Under the Big Top. B. Hills and Sheep. C. Industrial Fires. Or D. The Tower. Some Eurogames have purchasable expansion packs to add on to the base game. Which of the following is not an expansion of the game Carcassonne? A. Under the Big Top. B. Hills and Sheep. C. Industrial Fires. Or D. The Tower.
Oh,
interestingly, mine and Jack's nickname is sometimes referred to as Hills and Sheep.
See, I would have initially said that divides us quite well, but I feel like Cornwall is very much both of those things, and Suffolk's neither of those things.
Sheep. There's a Suffolk sheep breed.
Yeah, but we don't really have many sheep these days.
And you wear
we
woolly
mostly just have loads of fields of corn. Sorry?
You wear woolly jumpers.
True. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, good point, actually.
Question number 7. The most prestigious German board game award is the Spiel des Jahres. What does this mean in English? The most prestigious German board game award is the Spiel des Jahres. I don't know how to speak German, I'm afraid. What does this mean in English?
So if you know your German, this might be the time for you to shine.
It might help.
Yeah, that's very interesting. That's actually quite interesting. No, I'm not gonna say that because I might spoil the answer. So there you go. Hope you know your German.
Yeah, I suppose so. Question number 8. Which railway-themed Eurogame shares its name with a 1965 Beatles song and the 1969 debut album by the Carpenters? Which railway-themed Eurogame shares its name with a 1965 Beatles song and the 1969 debut album by the Carpenters?
Oh, I'm a huge fan of this game.
Have you played it?
Yeah, we've played it. We have it. We've played it a couple of times. It takes about 1 million years to play. It takes so long.
Oh well, maybe it's not a Eurogame either because apparently it's not meant to take very long at all.
I don't know. This one is. Maybe we're not very good at playing it. That's also something that could also be true.
Question number 9. Reiner Knizia's Eurogame Samurai, also based. No, I almost gave something away. Don't worry. Is based on the 4 major islands of Japan. Name 2 of these islands. Reiner Knizia's Eurogame Samurai is based on the 4 major islands of Japan. Name 2 of these islands.
Oh,
Jack, probably name them all.
Yes, potentially.
Go on, then. No, don't.
Right, yeah, I would have done it as well.
He would have done. So we just want 2 of them. Well done if you know all 4, but you won't get any more points. Just put 2.
Oh, I can do 3 of them, and the 4th one I do know sometimes, but I have to jog my memory to get it.
That's okay. It looks. Well, I looked up this game, and it looks absolutely mad. It's a very strange shaped board.
They're very creative. A lot of these Eurogames are very creatively shaped boards.
They are indeed. Question number 10. I went on a bit of a tangent in this one, and I got a little bit political.
Great news.
But that's okay. Right, question number 10. Another classic Eurogame is Puerto Rico, a game where players take up the role of colonial governors on the island of Puerto Rico. The current colonial ruler of Puerto Rico is the United States of America. The island is an unincorporated territory of the United States, and thus its people are technically U.S. citizens, but they're unable to vote in national elections while still lacking total regional autonomy. This is despite Puerto Rico having a population larger than those of 20 current U.S. states. One of these states is Hawaii, which is home to which form of celebration or feast, often accompanied by entertainment.
What a ride. What a ride you just took us on, Hugo.
That's right.
So if you know that one, please write it down. I guess we're coming to the end of our latest, set of second to last questions. We should new term, new batch.
Yeah, true. We're gonna have to have something new, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. All right. I guess that takes us on to our final round of the day.
That's right. Here we go. How's it work, Jack?
Well, the wipeout works in that we're going to give you 10 generalized questions, and they're just regular generalized questions. Well, they're quite difficult, to be fair, especially because animals are in them. However, if you get one of them wrong, if you write the answer down and it's wrong, that's 0 points the entire round. You can leave out an answer, so you don't have to write everything in. And if you don't write an answer down, you won't lose out on all of your points. So basically, it just means that if you want to write an answer down, you've got to be very, very confident that that is the correct answer. Otherwise, you'll lose all of your points of the round.
Well said.
There you go. So, question number 1. Which station, beginning with P, was the first to open on the original London Underground? Which station, beginning with P, was the first to open on the original London Underground? That is a killer of a question.
What could it be?
There's an answer. Sorry?
Can you not think of one beginning with P?
I can, but I just feel
But is it a switcheroo?
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Like, there's one that I would think of potentially would be the right one, but also I just feel like that's definitely a red herring.
I think we didn't go through the board game questions, but that's okay. You probably got them at the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Question number 2.
What nationality is the musician Hosier?
Are you familiar with the film in the background, Jack?
Is it something like? No, wait, give me I think I've recognized the alien. So if you tell me the name of the film,
it's called Escape Planet Earth.
Nope, never heard of it. That may change.
Next question.
Question number 3. Which artist painted Girl with a Pearl Earring? Which artist painted Girl with a Pearl Earring?
You can put first name as well if you like, but we're only after the surname, really, or what the name they're known as,
Here we go. Oh my goodness! It's an all-star cast. All-star cast. Like a hugely all-star. Oh my gosh! This keeps going.
It looks like a relatively. It's the same production company as Hoodwinked.
Yeah.
Question number 4, and we'll find out more soon.
Question number 4. What is the name of the Caribbean island whose land is shared between 2 countries? What is the name of the Caribbean island whose land is shared between 2 countries?
And entirely makes up those 2 countries.
Yeah. So amongst the cast include Brendan Fraser, Jessica Alba, Sarah Jessica Parker, Ricky Gervais, Sofia Vergara, who plays Gloria in Modern Family.
Oh my goodness.
And Craig Robinson, who's
Doug Judy.
He played Doug Judy in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
What an all-star cast.
Daryl in The Office as well. So it really is an all-star cast. William Shatner's in there as well.
William Shatner, yeah, I suppose so.
So it really is a great time.
Question number 5. Acrophobia is the fear of what? Acrophobia is the fear of what? Hang on a second. You're busy looking things up, Jack. I didn't have all day.
You just slide in there. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and Chris Parnell is in it as well, who I think was in an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
And if that doesn't make him famous, then I don't know what does.
Yeah. He also plays Jerry in Rick and Morty.
I see.
Okay.
Question number 6.
Question number 6. Which couple won Strictly Come Dancing in 2018? Which couple won Strictly Come Dancing in 2018?
We only want first names here, I believe.
I feel like animated films often draw like an all-star cast. It's like Flushed Away. They've got every single person in Flushed Away is very well known.
It's not that much effort for them. Because they just have to use their voice. Not if you're a voice actor watching, I'm sorry, I'm sure it takes a lot of effort. And to be able to do interesting voices is very impressive. But if you're just doing your own voice.
It definitely is. Yeah, exactly. You're doing it without. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right.
Question number
7.
How
many seconds are there in a month with 31 days? How many seconds are there in a month with 31 days? So this is one for all of you mathematicians out there, all of you quick mental mathers.
You can do. We allow you to do working out on a piece of paper, but you are not allowed a calculator. No calculator, please. No abaci.
No abaci, please. Hugo, do you know how to use an abaci? Have you ever used one?
I don't think it's an abaci. I don't even think it's abaci. I think I can imagine how to use it. I use air abacus a lot.
Do you? Wow.
No, of course I don't.
Wow, you're so.
That's what they do on Child Genius. One day I'll be on Child Genius. I think I might have missed the boat actually.
Question number 8. Yeah, I think you're not a child anymore. What material were the first rugby balls made of, which gave them their distinctive oval shape? What material were the first rugby balls made of, which gave them their distinctive oval shape?
Tell you what, it's quite sad that I've missed the boat on being a Child Genius now, because I can't. It's not like I can change it. It's past, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm now past the time where I can be a prodigy.
But there are so many other things which you haven't got to yet that you can still do.
Probably not going to be a Premier League football player.
Never know.
I'm sure. I sort of saw that coming from my childhood, to be honest.
I saw the picture that I think your dad put on Facebook of the 3 of you and your 2 siblings in the snow.
Mm.
That was a very sweet photograph.
Jack, I think that might be revealing a bit too much private information about me.
What?
I have 2 siblings and I was in the snow.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm glad you appreciated it. I like this large lobster fellow in the background. Question number 9.
Yes. Question number 9. Acids inflation tortilla is an anagram of which chemical process? Acids inflation tortilla is an anagram of which chemical process?
It's a classic. If you haven't had enough anagram work in this quiz, here's some more for you.
Do you like the fact that I pronounced it tortilla?
Yeah. I think it's called a tortilla.
But you don't like it when I say.
Tortilla?
What about when I say jalapeno?
See, I think there's a difference.
What? What's the difference?
It's like the difference between tortilla and tortilla, or tortilla.
Yeah, maybe. So wait, what would you say? Jalapeno.
I'd say tortilla.
Yeah. What about the?
I'd say jalapeno.
Pepper? So you don't say jalapeno, do you?
I might say jalapeno. No, I wouldn't say jalapeno.
Jalapeno is weird. Well, where's the line?
Where's the line? I'd say jalapeno, but I wouldn't say jalapeno.
Jalapeno. Well, that's your loss, I guess. Question number 10.
Question number
10. Which battle fought in 1461 was arguably the largest and bloodiest battle ever fought on English soil? Which battle fought in 1461 was arguably the largest and bloodiest battle ever fought on English soil?
A nice jolly end to the quiz.
Yeah. So for all you history buffs out there. But
if you're a history buff and you don't know it, that's okay, because there's an awful lot of history to know.
That's true. This is very early modern. So if you're not an early modern historian, then that's fair play.
It's a bit early for early modern.
Is it more medieval?
I'd say late medieval.
It's right on the cusp, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Let's go through those again.
Okay, so the P station in London that was the first to open. Hosier's nationality.
Oh, he's so concise.
The artist that painted this.
You can't. He's just saying this. He's not even saying go with the pearl earring.
The Caribbean island that has 2 countries on it. What's acrophobia? Which couple won 2018 Strictly? How many seconds are there in a 31-day month?
You can't call him not efficient.
What was the first thing that you made into rugby balls?
Me personally.
Yeah, you personally.
Me personally, probably a bit of paper.
Oh wow. What's the anagram for assist inflation tortilla?
Can you try a bit harder on tortilla, please?
Tortilla. Which battle fought in 1461 was arguably the largest and bloodiest battle ever fought on English soil?
That's it. That's the quiz. Pens
Wow,
down,
we're
ladies and
done.
gentlemen.
Phew, can't believe it. Right, let's do answers, shall we?
Let's do the answer, shall we? So we're swapping. We swap, don't we?
Yes.
So, David Niven question. The answer is, of course, Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig, as they call him in across the pond. Oh, hang on, I need to get something up. This is, of course, the Peak District. This was Secret Life of the Zoo.
Oh,
if you got one word different, we might give you that. It's your choice. Give yourself the point if you like. Question number 3. This is, of course, cheese. Ooh, all that phosphorusy cheese. Lovely. This is a County Palatine. Very well done if you got that. County Palatine. Then Gary Barlow, a classic, the man, the myth, the legend, national treasure. Alice in Wonderland, although he does need to pay his tax. Alice in Wonderland, that is. Chester was Diva. Salt, which wanted the word salt, and the link, of course, in true Annabelle Hay form, was Cheshire. Daniel Craig and Gary Barlow both born in Cheshire. The Peak District is partly in Cheshire. The Secret Life of the Zoo is filmed at Chester Zoo. They're famous for producing cheese and salt. Lewis Carroll was from Cheshire, hence why the Cheshire Cat is in Alice in Wonderland. And medieval Cheshire was one of the 3 county palatines.
Oh my god. That's an impressive link.
I'm sure you all got that. Very well done. Then we had this round.
Yes, so you've reached your definition. The answer for the first one is, of course, bath. So bath for that one. Bath. Question number 2, the main body of a ship is the hull. So there you go. That is, of course, the lovely city of Hull in the background there. Question number 3, adding fuel or solid fuel.
Saying, oh, it kind of looks like Stoke. Funny that.
It's Stoke. No way. Good stuff. Question number 4. So this hard grey rock is none other than Flint.
The urban metropolis of Flint in Wales.
Or the place in Detroit. Mousehole. Mousehole is the settlement. Not pronounced mousehole, it's pronounced Mousehole.
The definition is, so that's fine.
The act of looking at and comprehending written or printed symbols and characters is, of course, reading.
Or reading.
Amazing.
Isn't that fun? Reading. We're looking at and comprehending symbols. That's all reading is.
Oh, amazing. Question number 7, a type of lace-up shoe with a low heel is none other than the Oxford shoe. And that's, of course, the lovely in the background. Question number 8. The fate or destiny is this one. Is Moira.
It's, of course, Moira.
Oh, amazing. Yes, so very well done if you got that one. Question number 9, a sports match from 2 rival teams of the same area. That's, of course, Derby. And finally, question number 10, shafts sunk into the ground to obtain water is Wells.
You didn't even need to look at it.
City of Wells.
Wait for it to come up, honestly.
Wells, there we go.
The goal. Then we have the average alphabet round. This is, of course, the car. Noddy, the little man in the red and yellow car. Ding, 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 ding. Question number 2, this is the orca. We had car, orca, actor. There's a little schwa at the end. It would be different in the phonetic alphabet if you have a rhotic R in your accent. Aortic. Then after aortic, it's ricotta. Traction. Con artist. That's very satisfying. Con artist. Constraint. Truncation. Very mathsy. And even more sciencey. Transduction.
What?
Transduction. Who would have thought?
That's a wild word. Good stuff. Okay. Round number 3. Round number 4. Sorry, Eurogames. This is, of course, hexagon. That is the shape they are. Question number 2.
That's also the shape that is.
Eliminated, so that's why
You
it's
can have
faster.
anything that means eliminated as well.
There you go. So the name, it's set in Central America, so that's the region that Tikal is set in.
It was so hard to word this question, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But yeah. StarCraft is the I know you're putting the answers up very fast now. StarCraft is the place where there's a video game where this is whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
I couldn't bother to read the whole question. 5. Stone Age was. Oh my gosh! The following period of the Stone Age is, of course, the I don't know this one. The Bronze Age, Neolithic. Oh yeah. Yeah, arguably. Whoops. Question number 6. Which of the following is not an expansion? It is industrial fires.
Yeah, I mean, industry in Catan. Yeah. Oh, Carcassonne, rather. Come on.
Of course not. The most prestigious German board game award is a Spiel des Jahres. That means Game of the Year. And of course, it's the Game of the Year awards. Tonight, I think. The video game of the Year awards, yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, not the German ones, but
tough time.
Yeah. Question number 8, Ticket to Ride, great game, would recommend. Question number 9, you could have had Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku. I always forget Shikoku. Kyushu and Shikoku.
What a close-minded man he is.
Question number 10 is, of course, can be none other than Luau. So Luau there.
I did Puerto Rico colours.
Love to see it.
Also Hawaii colours, also US colours, also French colours, also most country colours. No offense. Then we have the wipeout. Jack, get ready with the post.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
So it was Paddington. So therefore, I decided to make it look like a little bit like a Monopoly card. It was Paddington. Then we had Irish. Paddington, then Irish. Then Johannes Vermeer. Reminder, if any of these are wrong, that's 0 for the entire round. Johannes Vermeer. Vermeer is fine. Hispaniola. Was this one? Hispaniola. Friend of the show. Acrophobia is the fear of heights. Fear of heights. Oh, you got me scared of heights. You're afraid of falling. You know what, David? I am afraid of heights. Maybe. Question number 6. It was Stacey and Kevin. I want to say it's Stacey Dooley and Kevin. I was going to say Kevin James, but I think he's from Paul Blart.
Yeah, arguably.
Stacey Dooley. Anyway, Stacey and Kevin. You need both of those to the point. It was 2,678,400 seconds in a month. The first rugby balls were made of pig's bladder. You can have bladder, that's fine. Pig's bladder. Acids inflation tortilla is an anagram of fractional distillation.
Very impressive.
Distillation. That's a nice fun one. And the battle is the Battle of Towton.
Wow. I'd have wiped out there.
So now it's time for you to please send your score, add up your scores as quickly as you can, please. Add up your scores and come up with a team name and post both of them on the page that is known as He'll Be the SRC on Facebook.
Yes, do this thing.
I will say, however, I won't say however. Next week we've got some exciting news. That next week we've got the big finale, the big Christmas finale. It's not just a quiz. We're going to have activities, good prizes. They're always good. This one.
What are you saying, Hugo?
And all sorts. So do stay tuned. It's going to be on Wednesday, and we're going to start a little bit earlier at 8.
Yes.
To get all the content in.
Please come down. It should be a good time. So we're going to have some mini games involved where you can ask to come on the Zoom call. We'll select a couple of people to come on the Zoom call, join us, and they can have some great times with some mini games. So yeah, it should be a good time. So there will be a quiz as well.
Good time indeed.
Yeah.
Right, Jack. Now it's while everyone is getting in their team names and scores to the Facebook post, it's time for Are You Smarter Than a Social Sec? Are you smarter than a social sec?
Oh yeah.
This part of the show where self-proclaimed brainbox Jack Rawdon is asked 5 questions and he has to answer them. And if you at home get more than he does right, then you are smarter than a social sec. So this week I'm going to ask you about Pixar films. Feature films.
Okay.
Up your street, I reckon. So question number 1. What was the second feature film released by Pixar?
Bug's Life.
You're saying A Bug's Life. Let's see if you're right. Question number 2. In the Finding Nemo series, who voices Dory?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres. Well, not as generous as we thought. Question number 3. In the 2020 film Onward, what mythical beings are the main characters Ian and Barley?
I watched this film 2 days ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Any good?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's really good. I would recommend. I don't know what type of things they were, though.
This is according to Wikipedia. But
were they like goblins?
he's saying goblins. Interesting. Okay, question number 4.
Or like pixies or gnomes?
What are you saying? What's your answer?
I'm gonna go with pixies.
He's going to go with pixies, or maybe he'll.
No, I don't know actually. I don't know what they are. It's fine. Just move on.
You're going to go for pixies, okay. Question number 4. What year saw the release of Toy Story 3?
2013.
2013. Let's see. And question number 5. The English names of how many Pixar feature films begin with a C? Begin with the letter C.
Good question.
Thank you.
Oh, hang on. Is Cars Pixar?
I'm not allowed to tell you this, Jack, am I?
I think Cars is Pixar. I'm going to say 3 films.
He's saying 3 films. There we go. So, let's see how you did. The second feature film released by Pixar, I can tell you the first was Toy Story, and the third was Toy Story 2. And the second one was indeed A Bug's Life.
Yes!
That's 1. He's beaten his record sometimes. Question number 2 is, you said that Dory was voiced by Ellen DeGeneres. That is correct. That's 2 points. Honestly, matching his record, maybe.
I think it goes downhill from here, to be honest.
Ian and Barley, you said pixies, or possibly goblins, or possibly gnomes. I'm afraid they're elves.
They were elves. Oh, I had thought they were elves, but they just don't.
You're along the right lines. Question number 4. Toy Story 3 was released in, you said 2013. It's actually 2010.
Oh, I had a feeling it was 2010, but like, surely it's not 10 years ago. So I decided not to go for that one. I should have gone for it.
And what you said, 3 Pixar films beginning with C. Could you
Definitely
name them?
wasn't right.
What were you thinking? Which ones were you thinking?
Cars 2, and Coco.
I can reveal that they are all 3 films, but you forgot about Cars 3.
Has it come out? Has Cars 3 come out?
Yeah, it's out. I think it's been out for ages.
Oh.
So he got 2. So if you got more than 2 in that round, very well done. You are officially smarter than a social sec.
I didn't know Cars 3 had come out.
Cars 3 is a 2017 film.
Oh, that scuppered me. I can't believe it.
Right, so let's see if any teams are in. Lots of teams are in. Right. I think what we're going to do is that the team that wins the best team name gets to pick 2 rounds. But they will both be 5-question rounds. How's that sound to you, Jack?
That sounds good to me.
Because it's a bit rough if 2 teams get best team name, 1 team gets that, and you're the only team that hasn't got anything, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense to you.
That's okay. I mean, there's some great ones already. I think we're probably. I've got 3. Honorable mention to the team name. Protest the cultural connotations of the game Puerto Rico. But here are the 3 I'm going to read out for you to choose from, Jack.
Okay.
Your choices are The Chesterley sheep.
Okay.
Because all the links with sheep, you know.
Yeah.
Go shove this up your mouse hole. And Gardener family, just happy to be back.
Oh no. Oh, it's so difficult.
You can split your choice if you like.
I'm tempted to. I love a bit of viewer loyalty. So I'm glad to hear you're back, Gardener family. So I might have to go with that. Just to.
There we go. Should we ask? Are we asking for 2 rounds from them?
Yeah, that sounds good. They want to see what they want to hear, because obviously these rounds will only be 5 questions in length, so they're not going to get any more of a points advantage than they would do normally. Good stuff.
There we go. Very well done, the Gardener family. Back again in full force.
Great to see you back. It's been a long time.
But the winners, by the looks of things, it's, I think, unless we've got any more to come in. Are they going to stretch him?
What?
I'm sure it's a reference to something. I'm sure it's going over my head, but it's good. I'm sure.
Nice.
And you have won. Congratulations. You have won the quiz. I didn't even show the thing that says results. Oh dear. Oh dear. Here it says results. And you have won. Congratulations. So no one else look, obviously. I went on a walk today, which is more than we said of some days. Jack, you need to be paying attention. Come on.
Sorry, I'm with you. I'm in the room.
Walk, and I thought on my walk I would record a little message for you, in a way. So, oh gosh, I've just seen what it is. So here we go. So here's the little message I recorded for you on my walk. So it's I did a thumbs up next to all of it, but here we go. Very well done to the winners. A little message from the town of Redruth to you, the winners. And no one can take it away from you. Very well done to you, the winners.
So creative. Slightly sinister, but also very creative.
It's a little bit like a ransom note, isn't it?
It's a little bit, but I love it. Well done to the winners. Very
well done to the winners. Also, thank you to one of the best team names who have chosen rounds on cathedrals and Hillbead Cheer.
Oh, wow. That's a big combo.
It's going to be good. Come back next week for the same old fun and more. It's going to be a night to remember. Let's hope so, in a good way.
Wednesday at 8. Wednesday at 8.
Wednesday at 8. So thank you for quizzing with us. And have a wonderful evening, I suppose.
Please do. And see you next week. Have a great one.
Bye.